Hello and welcome to this one-off audiobook style video. To tell you the truth, when I was filming it, I couldn't really be arsed talking to the camera, so that's why we're doing this. This video covers my weekend where I played 3 gigs in 3 days. Though, if it is boring, please do feel free to click off the video and go and watch something a little bit more entertaining. On the first day, I was playing bass for Megan Wynn. The day started by me getting picked up from my house, then we drove to the other band members' house to pick them up, then we hit the motorway, eventually got to a service station. I got asked where the toilet is.
Just up them stairs.
I saw this interesting looking sort of military vehicle, don't know what it is. James was an idiot throughout the entire day, so you can see plenty of that on the show here. No, I'm joking, he's not really an idiot, he just likes playing up to the cameras. So after a few hours we hit London. You can see James being silly there again. And the venue that we were playing in is called the Notting Hill Arts Club. The gig itself was a Megan Wynn headline gig. So we got there, dumped all the equipment and then went for a bit of an explore.
Yes, quite. That's exactly how it works.
Me and James had the idea of going to Abbey Road, just because it wasn't too far away. So we dragged Reese along.
This is the one.
He was basically whinging all the way, but me and James were excited to see Abbey Road, so it didn't matter. Reese is a bit more of a Rolling Stones fan, you see. So we hopped on the tube and quickly dashed over to... I can't remember the station, actually, but there was multiple stations, and then the one that Abbey Road was St John's Wood. Up the escalator we went. And there we were at Abbey Road. It's such a cool building with a lot of history, and obviously one of the greatest albums ever was made there, that being Abbey Road. And would you look at that, it's almost like the Beatles themselves. Anyway, we didn't have much time while we were there. We were probably only there for about 7 minutes or something before we had to shoot back, as we had our sound check to do. Which is what you see here.
Let's grab the bass, please.
Then there was a bit of an attempt to jump scare James. Didn't really work, unfortunately. Then we went to the pub. Typical London prices, I'm sure it was probably about £7 for that pint. The bus almost blew up, hence why the fire engine was there, but it was alright. This is a support band. I can't remember the name, but they were really, really good. And this is our set here. We absolutely smashed it out of the park. Oh, would you look at that, it's the next day already, and this is me heading to Manchester for a gig, the second gig of the weekend, with a fella called Ollie Boyden. It was also his headline gig, so there we are setting up. Lovely little bit of saxophone. Chips were far too fat, but the drink was nice. I can't remember their name, sorry, but they were very good. Here is us setting up to play. In the end, the gig was an absolute success. It was sold out, we played amazingly, and it was a brilliant night. However, it was absolutely roasting in that room, like it was genuinely sweltering.
On bass, backing vocals, sex appeal. Thank you. Good night.
The next day I hopped on my train with the day saver.
Smoke the reefer in the corner.
And went to meet my mate Danny, because it was his sort of birthday do. But I couldn't stay there for too long because I had to hit the road again. This time to Bradford, where I had a gig in a little working men's club. It was round the sort of time of St. Patrick's Day, which is why we've got the green on.
Please welcome Leila and the band.
And we just probably play like an hour and a half or 2 hours of just pure covers. And as you can see there, by the end, we had everyone up on their feet, singing and dancing along, which is the usual reaction to Sweet Caroline or Mr. Brightside or anything of that nature, especially when you combine alcohol into the mix. And there you go, that was the weekend. It was a bit sort of mishmash, the videos that I filmed. There wasn't too much story to it, but hopefully I gave you an insight to how the weekend was actually run. Right, that's all for now. In a bit.